Hey everyone, this is Older Gamers. Today I'm going to show you how to get your hands on your very own Rasta Rasa. Now if you're like me and one of the things you do in No Man's Sky is grow and transport NipNip, it's the perfect ship. And while I was researching where I originally found this ship, well actually I didn't find it, I found out about it on Reddit. I found out that there is another ship that's almost exactly like it, but the coloring on the thruster is just slightly different, and I'm not sure which one I like better. And I found out there is a Rasta Hauler, and while haulers aren't my favorite ship, I went ahead and grabbed one because, hey, NipNip is what I do. So to get to this ship, you're going to go to a portal in Euclid. This is in the Euclid Galaxy, and you're going to enter in the glyphs. And I'll enter in the glyphs right now. I'm going to show those glyphs for you, and then I'll catch you on the other side. So once you get to the other side of the portal, you'll get to this planet here. I got here in the middle of a storm, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've never really even noticed. Oh no! And you gotta worry about those stupid tornado winds in this planet. Okay. Well, so I was gonna tell you to beware because I did get the warning, but yeah, okay. So where am I? Okay, let's get in our Rasta Rasa. But anyways, what I was getting ready to say before I got so rudely interrupted there by the weather is that I've been on this planet a couple times and I don't remember storms, so it must be a planet that has storms but not very often. But anyways, you'll get in your ship and there's several bases on this planet. I'm going to try and find the one. Okay, now here's one that I made last night. It's the Rasta Rasa Overlook. It overlooks a trading post, and then there's the one that I believe is the actual one, but we'll set the course for mine, and we'll get the heck over there and see. Yeah, now the storm clears. But anyways, we'll go over here. Whoop, almost went too far, didn't I? Okay, so in this general area, because this one here I don't think is the actual base that somebody put at the trading post. I think that's up to the side if I remember right. However, I could be wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's our... Oh, okay, I think they just have their base marker way over there. But you know, as you can see, somebody built a little base up there to help you with your ship hunting. But for now, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to reload my save. And that'll get a wave of ships coming. And this ship will show up fairly often. Sometimes you might have to do a couple of reloads. Sometimes you might have to do a few reloads to get it to show up as an A class. I've never seen it as an S, but that doesn't mean you can't get lucky. I guess it's the RNG gods, so who knows? Well, finally. Took a couple of reloads before the first one came in. But here's the Rasta Rasa. And it's a C class, but it will come in as an A class. I can guarantee it if you're patient enough. And let's see, just for the heck of it. And as you can see, it's it's just your basic C class, but an A class will come in if you are patient. If I was actually looking for the ship, I would be patient, but I have my own. So I don't need to find an A class, because I have an S class. So what I am going to do now is I am going to hop in my ship, and we're going to go back to the portal. Okay, so I've gone back to the portal again, and what I'll do now is I'm going to put up the glyphs for the other system. I'm going to enter those in, and once again, I will see you on the other side of the portal. Okay, so I've entered in my portal address, and let's go now to the other system. Now, there's a difference in this system. In the system with the other Rasta Rasa, I have never seen it at the space station. Not once. It's always at a trading post. You can either go to a trading post on that planet where you first go, where I was, or you can go to one of the other planets. I think there's one that has a little bit better weather, so you don't have to deal with the storms. But you can try the space station, but I had no luck there. So this planet here is a much better one as far as weather. Oh, can't remember what it's called. Flourishing planet. That's right. So, that's right. Because last night when I was researching all this, I actually built a base here. Because I kind of like this planet. So, let's find our ship. There we go. Let's get over to our ship. I've had this little guy for quite a while now. I have it on 2 saves. So, let's take off. And I have actually seen it at a trading post on in this system. But rarely. But it seemed to show up at the space station quite often. So let's get ourselves to the space station. And we'll go in the space station. And we're probably going to do a little reload to get the ship waves coming in. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful landing that was. I think you're supposed to actually not do that. But we'll find out, huh? And we're going to let this thing do its thing. We're going to hop out of our ship. And once again, I am going to go to first person because that's what I do. And I'm going to reload. Okay, and apparently I should have done that first. There we go. So I usually, when I reload in a station, I usually don't move until the ships start coming in. I read a few places when I was first started learning this game that's what you had to do to get the waves to spawn in properly. Is that true or not? I don't know. I've never tested it. But I'll usually just kind of hang around until the first ship starts coming in, and then I'll move around and go find a good vantage point. Now, last night when I was in the system, I did find the Rasta Rasa at a trading post on a planet one time. But at the space station, I found it several times, and the first time it spawned in as an A right away. And the next time I had to kind of play around a little bit and did a couple reloads. But if you're like me and you have lots of runaway mold locations, nanites are really not an issue. This system, there was also a few other ships I kind of liked. This hauler's okay, but like I say, haulers really aren't my thing. But once we're done here, I am going to show you how to get your own Rasta Rasa or Rasta Hauler. So, once again, the patience of a ship hunter. If I remember right, it's usually about the 4th or 5th ship that comes in. There we go. I think that's it. There we go. See, it comes in. And as you can see, the coloring's a little different. You got the green at the front of the thruster, where the other one, I believe, you have red at the front of the thruster. And this one came in as a B. But you may have to reload a couple times to get it to come in as an A, or you could wait and just kind of hang around and it'll come in again, and then next time it might be the A. Or if it doesn't come in as an A, just reload. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Let's see what we got here. I'm guessing a C. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, look at that. But here we go. We got 3 of the 3, and right now you can see how the mine is the one in the middle, and it has orange, yellow, green, where this one has green, yellow, more of a red color than orange. So the colorings on this one are slightly different, but not enough to where it matters. I'm not real sure if which one I like better. I might like this one, the coloring on this one, just a little better. But I'm not sure. I might like the reddish orange on the front of the sides there. So it'll be obviously up to you which one you want to grab. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this is my little, it's a traveler's rest stop. If it'll, there we go. Free rooms for weary travelers. You can come up here and you have a little bed and all that. And there's a cafe over here. If you're hungry, the Happy Get Cafe. And I hear the Diplo burgers are pretty good here. But what we're going to do right now is we are... Oh, and also, whenever you reload here, at least with this ship, you get the spiked Rasta Rasa. So we're going to go over here and we are going to enter in our glyphs. And I will catch you on the other side. Okay, so I've gotten through the portal into the next system where we will find the Rasta Hauler and other fine ships. That's my base, so now I know where I need to go. And what I'm going to do right now is I am going to switch ships to my Rasta Hauler. If I can find it. There it is. That way you can kind of see what we're looking for. Like I say, haulers are not my favorite ships. This one's kind of a small one, so it doesn't bother me quite as much. I'm not real fond of the icebox nose or whatever they call that, but for the sake of hauling NipNip, it's a good little ship, I think. So let's take off, and we're going to go to my base, which is at a trading post. Now I got this one as an A last night, and I went ahead and spent some nanites, turned it into an S, and I kind of fitted it out with all the different upgrades and everything. But a lot of times when I get a ship like this that I'm not sure I'm going to keep, I'll just leave it as an A and fly it for a while, and then I'll get tired of it and find something else. And I really like this little location. I mean, you have the crashed freighter, everything all in one place. Eventually, I'll build my little method of having a little base up on top. But the thing I like about these kind of stations is you can hop up to the top, and they're very, 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 very easy to stand there and look for ships. You just come up here and you can just kind of stand pretty much in one place and look for ships. And this was a system that I think this is a system where there was several ships that I actually kind of liked. This was not too bad looking. Some people might want that instead of the Rasta Rasa, but what I'm going to do is I am going to put down a save beacon. Uh-oh, I need to make some metal plating to do that, so let's go ahead and make a couple metal plating. And we're going to put down a save beacon. And because we're doing a Rasta Rasa, let's make it a nice yellow one, huh? And that way I can do reloads and I don't have to come back and hop up here. Oop, thought it was there for a minute. So last night when I first got here, I reloaded. I guess I haven't reloaded yet, but I reloaded probably 4 times before I finally got one to come in. And then it seemed like they just kept coming in. So you might have to be patient, but that's part of ship hunting, is patience. Nice wildlife on this planet. So we've been waiting here for a while. I've reloaded a couple times. And yet we're still waiting. This shuttle over here, for some reason, I think it's one of the ugliest ships I've seen. I don't know why. Definitely don't like that shuttle. I actually kind of like shuttles. There's several that I like, but not that one. Okay, and as you can see, the Rasta Hauler has finally decided to show up. I had to reload about 3 or 4 times. And it came in as an A class too, which was nice. It took me a while to get the A class last night. I first picked it up, I believe, as a B class. It might have been a C, I can't remember, but it took so long for one to finally show up that I went ahead and grabbed the C just in case, because you can always upgrade, right? So I'm just going to go here and show you some of the specifications of this ship. And as you can see, it's an A class, and it's got the setup's pretty much like mine with the supercharged slots all gathered together there, but I think mine had another one over here. But so this does show that it does indeed come in as an A class. You might have to be patient, but if you're a ship hunter, you don't care, because that's half the fun. So all rainbows and everything here. We found our ships for the day, all of them. And I'm going to go ahead and get in my ship, and we're going to call it a day here, because now I get to put the video together. So the 2 Rasta Rasas and a Rasta Hauler, and you too can have one. And like I said at the beginning, I did not personally discover any of these ships. They were all from Reddit posts, and I will post the links to those posts. So see, there's another one already. So it took a while to come in, but it finally does start coming in. Oh, another A class. Wow, 2 in a row. If you found this video helpful at all, please like, Subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends. Thank you.